Let me see. Let me see who we got. Vitiligo goddess. I see. So I'm gonna go with I'm gonna start with people that's actually on camera right now. So let's go with the cat's corner. What's
Hi,
going on?
Marcus.
What's
Hi, I got
happening?
some smoke for you. First of all, I'm from Miami. Shout
You
out
say
to
you from
Miami.
Miami? Shout that 305, that
Miami,
Dade
Carroll
County.
City. Okay, so
Okay,
this
man.
is my question. I got some smoke. Why do you feel so comfortable fucking bases and
You say
crackheads
that
and
again.
interviewees and teenagers? Why do you feel
What,
so comfortable fucking bases, crackheads, teenagers? You know, why?
why do you think I'm
Do you
fucking?
not fear HIV? Because it was said, and it was
Well,
too detailed for it not to be true.
is that right? What were the details?
Yeah, it was very detailed. I can't
And who
remember, but when they told the
who
story,
who was
you
it?
can tell when somebody is telling the truth and telling a lie. The little young girl from 2 years ago, she lived in your house, and you put her out, and she went and did a video, and she did an interview. You know who I'm talking about. I can't remember her name, but I'm sure you know who I'm talking about.
The only person that lived in my house was Yana.
Yeah, her, and she got pregnant and said you made her have an abortion, but then you fucked T. T got pregnant and you allowed her to keep her baby, and she was very hurt and very upset.
Okay,
Do
well,
you not fear HIV?
neither
Are you
Yana.
aware of the HIV rate in Atlanta?
I'm very aware of it. I'll say this: neither Yana or T were crackheads or whatever it is that you tried to allude to at first, right? They're just young
Hmm.
ladies. They're both
Hmm.
actually the same age. So they're both
Hmm.
29 years old right now. And
But why do you go
I
for
dealt with
women
them
that
because I
seems
dealt
like
with them.
they're on the lower level? Why do you deal with women that seems like they're on the lower level from you versus someone that is actually on your level? Is it a control thing? Like what? Why do you do that? I noticed that. There's never a woman
Mhm.
of substance
So
or a woman that has like independence would be the word. There's always someone that has to lean on you or depend on you. I noticed that. I pay attention.
hmm so here's the thing, right?
Is it a control
You
thing?
don't know what I'm answering your question. So you don't know what you don't know, right? So what you know is the people that I've
Hmm.
dated that have come out and said, I messed with Marcus or I did this or I did that. But what you don't know is the people I've dated that are just normal, regular citizens. And there's no reason for them to come to YouTube and say this or that or the third. So obviously, the people who are more kind of, like just the folks that, like the ladies that I guess either are seeking clout or really want to get me back or that type of stuff, those are going to be the ones that y'all see. And they're going to be the ones that tend to be in maybe some of those positions you're talking about. But that's not the
Hmm.
extent of everybody that I deal with. Okay. So
Do you feel
you
guilty?
can
Another
understand.
question. Do you feel guilty
You
like
just
for
jump around.
unpacking
Hold on.
people's trauma? Yeah,
First,
because
first,
I
first,
have a
first,
lot to
first,
say, and I don't want to take up a lot of time because the waiting room is
that's
packed.
fine. But so okay, I'll let you go. Say what you got to say.
Do you feel guilty for unpacking people's trauma for $20 and sending them about their way? How do you feel about that? Do you feel any ounce of
I
guilt?
feel I feel like I'm a godsend for a lot of people in that regard. Some of those people never
Why?
talked
Why
about.
would you feel like that?
I'm explaining it to you. Some of those people never talked about
Hmm.
their trauma. Some of those people, their family never knew about the trauma that they experienced. The first time their family heard about it was on my channel. Okay. You don't think that that provided healing? You don't think that that opened up a door for conversations that needed to be had? You don't know the people that cried on my shoulders
Huh?
after the interviews? You don't know the family members that reached out to me or the viewers that reached out to me and said, hey, I saw this person say that they went through this. I went through that. I've never told nobody, but seeing them tell the world made me go tell my family that I went through that.
Mm. Me personally, I wouldn't do it. You couldn't get me to tell you that my daddy stuck his foot up my ass for $20. I just wouldn't do it. I don't think it's right.
Let me.
It doesn't make sense for me. But maybe because I'm not homeless, I'm not a crackhead, I'm not jobless. Maybe I
Listen,
just see it in a totally different light because I'm a strong black independent woman. I wouldn't do it.
well, right, but simply because you wouldn't do something doesn't mean that other people don't benefit from doing it. Let me level you up real quick. The best interviews that I have where people revealed their traumas and stuff were for $5 and $10, not even for 20. That was when I was doing $5 interviews where people would unpack all this amazing trauma that they've never talked about and all this stuff. So obviously they needed to do it, right? Like they did it for $5.
Mm-mm,
Obviously, it wasn't for the money. Okay, so what I believe
mm-mm,
was is that for several years, God kind of gifted me with this ability to draw these things out of people. I don't know if I still have it the same way that I used to, but I can tell you that that time window and that period was magical. And I will, in my opinion,
mm-mm,
I will forever be blessed for that
mm-mm.
because I changed people's lives in ways that most people will never ever get a chance to.
And I love the fact that you are feeding the YouTube streets. And I see that the guy Troy, he's picking up on your lingo, like how you say, what did you say, cool beans and like other little things. You can tell that he's basically studying and trying to be the is it prototype of a copy, but then he denies it at the same time, which is ridiculous. And one more thing, why is everything so spicy content, spicy content, spicy content? I'm like, this nigga is freaked out. I do not trust a nigga